feel bad for those two. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of our set. We've got 2 more songs. So this next song is happily a nice song about depression. But apparently it's about hope. I mean, I wrote it and I don't think it's about hope. Apparently it is. I didn't mean I wrote the lyrics, they wrote. It was collaborative. Anyway, this is called Cloak of Lead. It's also on our debut EP called Gosh No. It's on Spotify, iTunes, the internet in general. Cool. Weekdays are surrounding me.
She was just an 18-year-old girl. 3 years later, she married a German cousin, Prince Albert, and they went on to have 9 children, and they came to live here in Buckingham Palace. They added the east facade there over to the left, which is the part of the palace we're probably all most familiar with the balcony, because they felt it wasn't quite big enough for the 2 of them and their 9 children. So that's Buckingham Palace. This is Westminster Abbey. First built as a Benedictine monastery, dating from the Saxon period, so post-Roman. Probably the first monastery was built on this site about the 6th, 7th centuries. And then it was expanded by a Saxon king, Edward the Confessor. Edward the Confessor's church, abbey, was consecrated at Christmas 1065. 12 months later, the first king to be crowned here was William the Conqueror. We're going to hear a lot about him today. So William the Conqueror, William of Normandy, who crossed the English Channel in 1066, having been promised the crown by his cousin, Edward the Confessor. But he found when he arrived that it wasn't that simple. He had to fight a battle with Harold, our last Saxon king, which he won. William the Conqueror was victorious, became king, and was crowned here in Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066. 39 of our monarchs have been crowned since then in Westminster Abbey, hence it's the Coronation Church. And then here on the right, the Houses of Parliament. The main building here at Parliament is quite modern. It was built in the 1840s and it replaced the Palace of Westminster, which had stood on this site. From the 13th century, our monarchs lived in the Palace of Westminster, and also our parliaments, or Parliament, met there. So it had a dual purpose. And today, of course, the Houses of Parliament are the seat of Parliament and government.
Now, we're really proud of our black swans because they are very rare to the UK, and the black swans here originally were imported from Australia by the last private owner of the castle, Lady Bailey, and I'll be telling you all about her when we're inside. You can just see the castle appearing through the trees there. You might recognise it because it's been in lots of films, lots of documentaries, lots of photo shoots. We've had a Harrods photo shoot here last month, so keep your eyes open for Harrods magazine. It's called the Ladies' Castle because throughout the history it's been the women who've been responsible for propping up the castle with their finances. So the aristocratic Englishmen married these wealthy women and then used their money to upkeep the castle. It's been the home of the Saxons, the Normans, the Plantagenet kings of England, Henry VIII. He turned it into a beautiful luxury Tudor palace for himself and Catherine of Aragon, his first wife. And then it's been the home to many private families and, as I said, the last owner, Lady Bailey.